Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 3 of Web3 Fundamentals, organized by Blockchain Labs. This is day 3 of a 5-day course where we've been able to look at what is blockchain, importance of blockchain, how blockchain works, things that are very essential to understand, understanding proof of work, what proof of stake means, how blockchain works in the background, the roles of miners, the roles of validators, how you can do blockchain analysis, how transaction works. We've covered a whole lot of things. And this training has been very, very practical. It has been practical in the sense that we have been exploring how all this thing works. So, guys, tonight again, this is day 3, and we are going to be going deeper and going practical as well. So, guys, AY is here to walk us through tonight's training, and it promises to be an exciting moment. So, guys, let's be ready. Let's be ready. Prepare your mind to learn and get a lot. Okay. All right. AY, are you ready for us?
Yeah, my God, welcome. GM, guys. I'm
Okay.
excited to
Let's
be here to talk crypto again. That's what we live for. So, um, and we are going to be talking about wallets today. It's just like I like to talk about things that are quite fundamental, things that you can't do away with. So that is when people get into crypto, when beginners try to join, I tell them you are your own bank, and this is the step. This is like one of the biggest steps you take to become your own bank and you know safeguard your own and be in charge of your finances. So let me try and share my screen now and see okay, um the entire screen. Okay, let me share the entire screen. Guys, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
I mean, I see a lot of things here. It's I okay. Please, can you tell me can you see my slide? Like, what is a
Yes,
wallet?
yes, we can see your slide. Awesome.
Okay, nice, nice. Yeah. So, what is a wallet? It is like it says here. A wallet doesn't actually store your coin, so it stores it on a private keys, which gives you access to your funds on blockchain. So, it's like a digital kitchen. It makes you your own bank. Like, yeah, it makes you your own custodian. It makes you your own bank. You are in charge. It makes you can view your balance, send crypto, sign transactions, interact with dApps, do all sorts of tasks you want it to do for you at your command. And then that makes you the concern. That makes you that makes you be in charge. So, and again, you have to secure it well, but we are going to get to security. So um we have some types of wallets. So in terms of wallet, we have hot wallets, uh, cold wallets, and custodian wallets, and smart contract wallets. So hot wallets, I mean, hot wallet is the most common these days. We talk about MetaMask, Phantom, Coinbase, and we have different kinds of trust wallet, hot wallet. So we have the PC based one, the one for your computers. We have the mobile wallets. Some people, most of us here, we deal with PCs a lot and mobiles. You can, regardless, you still have to do stuff on mobile because when you're away from your desk and all. But then it depends on what works for you. If you're a mobile person, you're very fine. You're someone that likes to interact with your PC, that likes it in your desk, so it's still very fine. And we have desktop wallet. These ones are personalized, like you have more control. It's used on PC. So let me talk about web wallet first. So we have MetaMask, we have Phantom, we have Coinbase wallet. they can be used to interact with DeFi, NFTs, and decentralized applications. You know, web wallets are mostly used. They are the most widely used. If you do crypto full time, or you spend a lot of your time doing crypto, and you have a lot of um, dApps, a lot of applications to interact with, you will need a web wallet, because they are these days. It wasn't like the old days where you can do a lot on mobile. Yeah, these days the apps are becoming more sophisticated. Though we have a lot of people clamoring for, okay, we need to get more intuitive with the mobile side. But then for now, what is mostly usable with a good UX, with a good user experience, they are mostly on your PCs. So that is where it comes in. For example, now I use my Chrome a lot. I have a lot of wallets, web wallets on my Chrome. You can see now. I can show. I don't know if you can see it. Um, this is it. You see a lot of them. So there's no way you can run away from these things if you interact with cryptos on a daily. So you see a lot. You see MetaMask. This is MetaMask. I mean, we are going to get to a point where we do some stuff on MetaMask. So this is MetaMask. This is Phantom. This one is most common with the Solana Maxis. So we have Coinbase wallets and others. So mobile wallets. True, we have Trust Wallet. This one is quite popular amongst newbies. They used to like it a lot because it's quite simple to use, and it's very the UX is very nice. You don't have to be savvy to like deal with Trust Wallet. We have Exodus, we have Rainbow, we have Rabbi, and such like that. So therefore, when it goes right, like I said, when you're not on your PC or you want to send and receive, I mean, it's quite fast. You don't have to get on your PC and all. So desktop wallet, these ones are like Electrum, they have Bitcoin wallet. When you want to generate wallet directly from a blockchain, for example, like most of the time it's going to be purely desktop based, and you have more control. You can there are some there are some wallets you even generate it's from websites. From a particular blockchain website or space, but then these are not widely used except in cases where you need it to interact directly on a particular chain. Like Immutable, for example, it's a gaming system. So on their most of the best wallet they are selling for now is this kind of desktop wallet. So we are going to another category now. This is code wallets. This is another category entirely. So this is code wallets. The first one I talked about was hot wallets. So where I talked about web and mobile and the desktop ones. So this is code wallets now. So we have hardware wallets on the range. So hardware wallets, the hardware wallet is the most common and the most contemporary as well. So we use it a lot now. Like if you are security conscious, or you don't want stress for this, you don't want wahala, you don't want your wallet compromised, and you don't want your funds gone or compromised, you use hardware wallets. So we have Ledger Nano, we have Trezor, we have SafePal, okay, Tangem. It's mostly advised if you want to store coins for a long time. Say for example now you accumulate bitcoins. Say okay, whenever you get money from probably doing your dev job in crypto or doing your marketer, being a lead in building something and you make some money, you maybe buy bitcoin and save for a while, or you have a role that pays you monthly in crypto. You collect your salary and say, okay, every month I'm going to buy like I'm going to buy some bitcoin, like 30% of my salary, and put it somewhere. So when you do things like that, you want it to be safe. So it's something to buy, and it's another thing entirely to make sure you safeguard it. Remember, here you are your own bank. Oh, there is no customer support. If there's no customer support, most of the time with this kind of wallet, when you are in charge, you have to know that you are in charge and you have to take charge fully. So for long-term storage, it's very that's what it's for long-term storage. It's highly advisable, and it is highly secured because the transactions are signed off-chain. So it's not like you are, you need to connect to the internet, or you are on a particular website and something is popping your PC. This one is popping that one now. It's like a device. It's not like a small device, like a bank. I don't know I mean, most of us are familiar with banking's OTP. It's something like that, but something more savvy that you learn how to control yourself and so it gives you peace of mind. So paper wallets, we have paper wallets here. So paper wallets, I mean, it's just like printed keys and or QR codes. People used in the early days to like safeguard their, because these days, back then it was very difficult to keep coin. A lot of people like lost their keys and so they had different ways of keeping their coin, and some even like avoided all these means because to them it was there was nothing very smooth in terms of user experience for them. So they were like everybody was just trying to like go with the way that best works for them. So these ones, people really use today. Why print and keys and use QR codes and all. So and another, the last one is the air gap device. My air gap device. We have LTP and Titan. We have code card here. It's mostly like set up for my Oga, our Ogas at the top. The tech service ones like my Oga, like Mr. Shea, our lead dev that took you through the journey yesterday. I walked you through the session yesterday. So you don't want to go all this route. You don't have to make life complicated for yourself. So it's better you keep it. You don't have to go complex routes. Keep it simple. It's something contemporary you can undo, and just try to like operate on your own personal level. So the last one here, smart contract wallets. So smart contract wallets, they are they also known as abstraction wallet now, and a lot of work is actually being done to improve what we have right now on smart contract wallets. Because there are a lot of arguments that okay, if you want to bring more people on chain, bring more people into the blockchain space, we need to get a lot of accounts abstracted, like make it easier. Because the argument is that the user experience with all this kind of wallets is very smooth. It is quite similar to the Web2 life, like what people are used to offline, their banking app and fintechs and all. So and that is just okay. But one of them, but it is, I don't know, it has different face to it. Because for example now we have save here, formerly Genesis. So if I was going to talk about this one now, it's a multi-sig, like multi-signature, just like you have companies in real world have like two or more signatories to their account. You can't just wake up today because you are one of the you are a co-founder and go and withdraw this particular money or do this kind of sign this kind of this on the company's behalf. So it's multi-signature. You prompt, or you can take funds or put funds based on mutual agreements, and how many people have like are signatory to your account. So it's just like something shaped, yeah, something should be in agreement with okay, this is the format we go through, this is how we take money from this account. So multi, so there's automation as well. Okay, I have signed, you have signed, we are like three signatures to this account, and we are going to automate. Okay, every month we pay salaries. We have like 5 staffs in this blockchain company. We pay them $1,000. So in every 25th of the month, you know what, just send this $1,000 to this particular wallet. It has been signed and it is gasless, so it operates. It can like operate behind you guys. So we have agent. So why I say that you know agent and Genesis this for the example can be quite different is that you know um smart contract, the multi sig. I think I saw something about it that will make it more smooth here. Oh, it's not here. Okay, so like the first one I talked about, save. You can see that it is quite it's quite, it has more use cases. So it has more use cases. It's like a multi-sig. But you see the agent, for example, is just a very simple wallet. Let me say that it's something that's very simple. You are coming from Web2 now, and you haven't even had time to learn more about it. You can just open this kind of wallet. We have Infinix now too, so you can just open this kind of wallet, and sometimes they even say the only thing you need is your email. You just give them your email, they confirm your email, blah blah blah, and open a wallet for you. So when you want to get funds, you just give someone a email, they send it to you. Some of them use there's some of the wallet abstraction that use Twitter handle. I use some. It's just Twitter. So tomorrow, maybe who knows, you might be the one that will create the next one. While you say okay, if just give me your TikTok handle, and this will be like your wallet. So there'll be some wallet underneath, but that will be like the front end. That would be like the interface where you okay, just like we have in the fintechs, you can use usernames and all. So that is it. But with Save, you can do more. You can do more. It's programmable. It's like a programmable wallet. So moving on, this is how to create wallets. I think we are getting our hands on practicals now. So I have okay, Rabbit wallet here. Yeah. So I have Rabbit wallet here. Let me try to please can you see my screen? Because I mean you need to see it now.
Yeah, yes, I can see your screen
Yeah,
from
so
here.
Rabbit wallet. Create a test. So what we're going to be doing with Rabbit wallet, we're going to be creating a test wallet for Ethereum. You know, when we say Ethereum, EVM chain, yeah, okay, nice. EVM chains. So a lot of majority of wallets in crypto are EVM compatible. So it is very important. So and then we're going to show how seed phrase work, our private key features, and the rest. So and here you are going to get to the point where I say, okay, your security is very important. You are on your own bank. So anytime you are creating a wallet, you need to just maybe confine yourself in a space or make sure it's not something you are doing while eating your corn or in cold stone while eating your ice cream and you are you're distracted with the waffles and all. So because you never know. Today you might create this wallet now, you didn't intend. You are not intending to like put anything of too much value. Then maybe you use something like $5 or $10 and you don't care, maybe you are very rich. So that's not but the day you're going to like be you might have forgotten how you created the wallet negligently and move some big funds into it and that is when you are going to see that okay, this thing has been compromised. So wallet from the onset, from the moment you want to open a wallet, make sure it's not something you are doing randomly. Just put that in mind, please. So, I mean, this Rabbit wallet, I don't have any. I don't know why it's asking me for password. I removed this thing. So, I don't know. I removed it. Okay, let me say I forgot password. No, all right. What's happening here? Rabbit wallet. Yeah. Please, can you see my screen? I don't know what happened with this thing.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, we can see your
Sorry, I
screen.
will have to. I want to disable the Rabbit wallet and video. I don't want it to bring the former wallet. I don't know. I tried to. Is that supposed to be showing that? Okay. Okay, Rabbit. Okay, let me try and put the password there. If it's not going to, I deleted the wallet, so but then let me try and. Okay, you just needed the password. Sorry, I was the one that. It's been a while I created a new wallet. I just deleted the one on it because I have my seed phrase kept, obviously. So I don't have to worry about, losing. If someone comes and stole my PC, I don't want it now. But like my PC just doesn't come up again, or for one reason or the other, I can't find it anymore. My wallet is still safe because my seed phrase and my private keys are kept safe. So this is it. So you can see the first thing you asked me was create a password. I didn't know it was going to bring that first. So that's nice. So you create a password. I just gave it some password. I'll definitely remember. But then the most important thing here is not even the password. You understand? It is what we're about to do now. So you can see create a new seed phrase, import private keys. So we are not going to be importing now because obviously we want to create a new wallet. So just create new seed phrase. Yeah. So you see, please read and keep the following security tips in mind. You see, the first thing will tell you is security as well. It's very important because nobody will answer to your this thing. So if I lose or share my seed phrase, I will lose my access to asset permanently. Obviously, you are going to lose it. My seed phrase is only stored on my device. Rabbi can't yes, you cannot access it. It's yours. You are your own bank, like I said. If I install Rabbi without backing smear, it cannot be recovered by Rabbi. Yeah, yeah. So in this case now, what I did before this class was okay. It was I can say I uninstalled Rabbi because I wanted to create a new wallet. Yeah, obviously I will recover it because I have my seed phrase. And it's not like I will have to contact them and say, okay, you're going to come. So that's show do you know you show seed phrase now? That means the wallet has been generated for you. So this is it. So this particular wallet now has been generated. I don't know if so this is it. So you are going to copy. it's not advisable you copy your seed phrase, because if you are using a PC that has been compromised and your clipboard is being watched by some gurus, they might have it. The best thing is you write it offline in a piece of, you can keep it offline. So that would be safer. You don't have to put it on the cloud or put it in your mails or anything. So the best way to keep it is to write it down. You can put it in multiple places. Just because if you write it's and keep it in one space and you lose it, so you lose your money, you lose access to the wallet. So everyone will find their way of keeping it. Just keep it safe. So I'll save my safe phrase. Um, yeah, let me tell them. Yeah, for this purpose, I've saved my safe phrase. So that's it. You can rename it. See, like you see money one. You can just just do whatever you want. So done. So I'll open the wallet now. Yeah. So just, just yeah. So this is the wallet. Let me show the asset. So there's no asset uh on this. So this is what you can see. You can see it's OX something something. So this is how Ethereum or EVM wallet generally looks. The most popular kind of wallet in crypto. So that's how it normally looks. So if you want to like send, now you come here and stuff like that. So let me move on for now. We're going to get back to that. So like so that's how private keys and seed phrase works. So now let's say you forgot to you kept it, but then you still want to write somewhere and you don't want to go and be going under your bed or somewhere you kept that one and you need to see it again. Your seed phrase, that particular thing you wrote down, you can just come to the settings there and you can back up my seed phrase. Private key is another thing. Private key is also used it's also used to keep your wallet safe or generate it later. But then it is not as the base is a seed phrase. That one, regardless of the blockchain you create, because a particular EVM wallet can handle different blockchains. It can have 10, 20. So if you have that seed phrase, it's going to be able to generate or transact on almost all those blockchains. But if it's a private key now, for example, if you open a wallet with a private key on Ethereum, you might find it difficult to transact with that same wallet on ZK, Sync, on Linear, all that blockchains you have. You're going to get there. You don't have to complicate it. So backup seed phrase. I'll just give them a password. The password I gave them earlier at the beginning. So I mean, this is one of the use cases of the password. So I want them to show me this thing. Yeah. So yeah. So I want to show me the seed phrase. Okay. Yeah. This is it. You can see it again. So then that's if you need to access it again without bringing the one you wrote down or looking for those ones. So you can always access it yourself with your password. So moving on. Okay. I'll run a transaction. I'll try to run a transaction on testnet now to let me see how to okay. This is a website now. This is a testnet website. This is Ventures. It's just like a perpetual trading for all these public companies. It's just like a market for a public market for most of the ventures we don't have access to. Clearly, Cohort or say OpenAI, they are not crypto native, so they're trying to bring them on chain where you can have access. OpenAI, for example, you can't trade them in crypto. This AI something. Those are Chat GPT based company, so they are trying to bring them on chain. You can long or short, you can have exposure to them on chain as a crypto native as well. So I was testing this thing earlier, so I will try to log in now and connect my wallet and do some transactions. Yeah. Continue with. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll be using my MetaMask wallet. That's nice. I'll be showing you how MetaMask works as well. This is a closed testnet, so it's you need access to join it. So I joined on this particular wallet. So this is like my testnet wallet, you see. So this is another form of wallet, MetaMask, and it's quite popular. It used to be the most popular, arguably the most popular thing now, but then Rabbit is giving it a run for its money. So I will try to log in now and do some transactions here. You can see, you should all, if you don't trust the website, if you have second doubt, if it's not because you can always, is I'm using this like, is an extra layer of security, is another app trying to read smart contract stuff, or for me to like see what I'm about to sign. So I don't just sign anyhow. It's just being security conscious as well. So I acquired my wallet. You can see my wallet now. Just this money you are seeing is not my own. It's just like no, I'm down bad. It's just like the test funds they gave me to trade on this platform. So let's select OpenAI. OpenAI is like, because I like AI things, obviously. So I'll just try to buy long here. I'll try to long this. I'm quite bullish on AI. Who is not? I mean, we are all bullish on AI now. So let me just use um okay, available. I want $50 available. Let me use $20. Now it's just a test net. It doesn't, so I'll confirm the trade now. So you can see it's popping up and I would sign. You can always pay attention if you don't trust the site. So okay, that was establishing connection. Let me try to confirm the trade. So the order has been placed. So I just opened the long position for this one. Let me see where I can. So this is my trade history. These are the positions I have. You can see I'm down bad on SpaceX. Elon Musk is not doing well here. So open. This is the one I opened. Oh, the first one also went through. Yeah, I have a roughly $40 position open now, long in this. So you see, I confirmed it um in my listing. So let me try to short it again. Let me try to short. So if I go short now, no, let me try to close one of those trades. Yeah, you can see. You can see this one I opened now. I'll try to close it partially. I'll do some partial close. This is market. So market order is if I don't want to direct, but then this is like if you don't have any waiting time, you don't have any price in your mind, you just want to settle your order instantly. So let me go for that one. I will just close half of it. So that's it. You can see. So let's move on from this one. So that is another use case of wallet. You see, it has to, for me to do anything on a crypto website like that, it has to interact with my wallet. I have to sign. Signing is like giving consent. Okay, I want to do some interact on this website, and I have this particular funds in my wallet I want to use on this website, and you know. So moving on, Phantom. This is Phantom. This one is quite popular on Solana. I mean, Solana is popular among the retails and the newbies right now. So it's it's a chain we all love now. We all love it because of the low fees and all. So let's try to do the same thing on Solana network. So this is Phantom. I have accounts on Phantom, so I'll just use that. Let me open Phantom. Okay, so see, my wallet is full of nonsense. Sorry. Let me see if yeah. So you see now, if you I'll add an account. Yes, I'll create a new account. Yeah, test. Let me call it test account. So it's going to generate private keys for me. So most of the time, when you're this is even very nice. So you understand private key more. When you already have a wallet, when you have an account open in a particular wallet, say Rabbit wallet, for example, when you're trying to create another one, most of the time they tend to like create with a private key. You understand? Since you have a base, like you have one that has private keys or seed phrase already. So this one is just going to like make it simpler and create with private key and make it faster. So create. So you can see now this one is a fresh wallet. There's nothing inside. So I would, but on Solana, just like I will have to change network. It's not going to like change it to testnet network for me. But then we don't have to even do testnet transaction. Let's do real transaction on this one. So Solana address works. You can, if you want to receive token, click on receive. It's quite straightforward. This is Solana wallet. You can ignore all this thing. This wallet is majorly for Solana. It works well for Solana. So that's it. If you want to send, say for example, you have some, so just click on Solana and send. I'll be sending to this account soon. So this is it. And if you this new wallet I created and say I want to generate the private key. I want to keep the private key safe as well. I just go to settings and go to your go to manage accounts. No. Yeah. Go to manage accounts and go to your securities. You can see show recovery faces. So show recovery. mm, So that is where you go to generate your private keys. Then you can save it like we did the first time. So that's it. Um, I'm going to be sending some Solana, small Solana into this account now. You can see. I'll be sending from this account, the one I opened that time. Okay, this is it. You can send. I've copied my address. I paste my address here. Let me send like 0 point something. I'm very low on Solana, so right now my soul is shaking. So let me send this one 66 cents. Yeah, nice. So we go to the new account now. We're going to meet it there. Solana is a very, very fast blockchain. It's the most preferred for us newbies like this. We love it. You don't have to spend much. Yeah, you can see the wallet now has some funds in it. Then and with this 60 something cent, you can do tens of transactions on Solana. It's quite cheap to transact here. You can do hundreds of transactions with that money. So if I want to send, I will just copy. I can just like copy your address here. Like say for example, your friend sent you his wallet and you want to send 10 cents, for example. You just go to send, select Solana, paste the recipient wallet, then you know the amount of this thing you want to send and send. It's as simple as that. Just we're showing how to view transaction history yesterday, so you view transaction if you want to track on chain and all those things. So that's it. Yeah. So I would okay. Let me try to show you a private key feature as well. I'll try to delete the wallet and restore it again. So you know that let me um let me use this one. Let me use Robin. Okay. The only wallet we have here on this Rabbit is the test wallet, the one we created for this purposes. So there's nothing here. So you remember I said you can fetch your private keys, your seed phrase again if for by chance you you need to write it again or you need it again. Yeah. Don't let me say you lost because you know by don't lose it by chance. So by any chance don't lose it and please. So yeah, I would just copy for this purpose. So, just for this purpose. Yeah. It's done. Yeah, so I can delete this address now. And we're going to like so let me show you what private keys look like. So it's just another it's just an alternative, to scale wallet. And it is quite faster because you don't have to type too much Germans. Okay, you see it's something like an address, but it's a long string. So it's longer. So this is a private key. You can just copy this one. Boom. You see. So I'll be deleting the wallet now just to restore it back. And then we see they're trying to tell me, give me disclaimers and try to come at attention the fact that I'm going to lose it up if you so I've used this address. There's no address on this Rabi wallet anymore. So Rabi, so this is where we go to import. What we have business with here is import. You can say import with seed phrase, import private keys. So the first one the address, the words, the 12 words or 24 or depending on the type of wallet you are using. So those are what we call seed phrase. So those words are seed phrase. The ones that look like an address, the longer string of address, like that one is private key. So in this case, we can import our wallet with any of those two. You understand? We can import our wallet. So let me just do it with the first one, the seed phrase. You see, this one, most of the time you're going to be writing it. You see, it's because I pasted it. But I'll assume that you won't paste yours, please. You'll be typing. So don't be doing copy pasta for this thing. No. It's not very safe. You can see I've imported it successfully and I'll open it. Is that fast? It shouldn't be that fast now because you are going to be typing it, remember. You are going to be typing it. So I'll do it again. I'll do it again and try to access it with the private keys. You see that there's no That's right. Yeah, import private key this time. I'll place the private key here. And boom. We're done. Same account, but you can see. So that's it. So I believe with this, what I've been able to show you now, you can, open wallets on your own. You know the importance of keeping it safe. You know that you are your own bank. It's a self-custodian. You are the custodian of your own wallet, and you need to keep everything safe. You need to pay attention to every detail, and you can send and receive from your friends if you need to make payments. You can transact on blockchain with it, and you can you understand the difference between smart contract wallets, the ones that can run contracts or terms on behalf of you and your partners. Paper wallet that we don't use anymore and all those things. Hardware wallets. That is very important. If you are trying to save for long-term storage or you need high security, you don't like stress, you don't like wahala. There's some people, even some wages will say, okay, if you have more than $1,000, $5,000, you should buy hardware wallet. There are some people that don't like stress in this world. They'll be like, how much hardware wallet? Okay, $100. The moment I have $500 in this life or in this crypto, I'll just buy it. I don't want to ever lose my money. So there are people that you can. It's nice. It's the safest. You understand? Because it is the one that is not on in your computer and your this thing. So when you get hacked, absolutely no problem. You can always go on with your, your phones is secured and everything. So, and the hot wallets, the ones we mostly use to interact, the ones we mostly use as a crypto, time or you know, re- something like that. Sha. Full-time people, you are going to be using hot wallet a lot. So you don't want to be using hardware wallet for testnet, for example. It's stressful and it's taking too much of your time. It's not, I mean, test money. You're giving it to test our platform and so you just use your web wallet. It's faster and smoother like that. So that's it. So thank you very much for your attention. I don't know if the host can still hear me, and if there are any questions, I'll be happy to take them too. So
Yeah, of course. Of course. That was a wonderful session. Thank you so much, AY. One thing about wallet is that there's absolutely nothing you want to do in the blockchain space that you don't need a wallet. And it's so important that from time to time, we get to hear of people losing their assets due to their wallet being drained, when their wallet is hacked by signing wrong transactions,
yeah,
or sometimes they forget their seed phrase. I can remember there is a particular wallet, not that I forgot the seed phrase, but I relied on a custodial wallet. The wallet was on there's this cryptopia.nz.
yeah,
There was this New Zealand exchange in the early days when
mm,
Binance was also coming up, that those guys were doing well, but unfortunately for them, they were hacked, and all of us that had our assets on their chain lost our funds. Till today now, I can't recover my funds. The team, I don't know what's going on. There was a time they were sending us messages that they are trying to like reimburse their users and all that, but till today I've not seen a dime. So, as a user in the blockchain space, you have options. You have multiple options, and thank God that it's a space that is constantly evolving. People are building, developers are coming up with new innovations, and in the early days there was nothing like hardware wallet, like
yeah,
Trezor and likes. But because there is a need to safeguard assets and keep things offline, was what brought about the likes of Trezor. And then, of course, you have your mobile wallet that brings flexibility. As a matter of fact, all these hot wallets, custodial wallets, they all have mobile versions. You can always get their mobile versions from your respective app store, either from Google Store or Apple Store. And then you can always do your stuff on the go. So whatever you want to do in the blockchain space, understanding how wallets work is very, very essential. You cannot just escape it. You must know how to even, approve transactions, even reject or cancel. There's this thing
yeah,
we do in Rabi. There's this thing that Rabi does. All this revoke. Yes, that's the word.
yeah.
Re- Revoke transactions. So
And
because
the
sometimes,
mobile version of revoking now is excellent. Like all you have to do is just go to the revoke on mobile. It is very smooth. All you have to do is just go
oh,
to the revoke section and start. You can even bundle. If you have three wallets on that app, you can like send them together. You just have to stay within on the app at that point. Anyway, it's very smooth. Ravi wallet,
yes.
very smooth.
So because sometimes an application that you've interacted with recently, now a lot of projects are shutting down, and we've interacted with them either on mainnet or testnet, and you don't know the what's it called, what you could have signed, or the malicious smart contract you might have interacted with. So it is very important that take wallet creation serious. In fact, one thing that you must safeguard with your entire life is your seed phrase. It is your seed phrase. If you lose your seed phrase, just forget about it. It is gone.
That's
Even
fine.
even Satoshi, the founder of Bitcoin blockchain,
I know help
can,
you.
nobody can help you. Even me, I cannot. How can I even help you? It's not even possible. So
That's
that
fine.
is why when you are creating your wallet for the first time, your seed phrase, you're not supposed to screenshot it. You're not supposed to even keep it on your phone. You're supposed to write it down and keep it secure somewhere. It's not something that you now put in your notepad and
Yeah.
think it is safe. No, it's not done that way. People have
Or
lost
screenshot and your friend sees in your gallery.
people have lost serious money just by being careless with their seed phrase. This thing is very essential now because over time, when you establish yourself in the space, maybe you start getting jobs, you start getting paid, you start getting paid in USDT, BNB, or any other digital assets, and you just wake up one day, you just discover that all your assets are gone. Just because you made a tiny mistake in the past by not securing your seed phrase. So this Web3 space is a space that it is constantly evolving and you need to be very, very careful. Then it's also important that I heard that there are some places that when you are creating your wallet, they will tell you that you don't need to download any additional software. And that's where abstraction, what is abstraction wallet comes in, that your wallet address is linked to your Gmail account. This is a new technology, right? Not all platforms have integrated that yet, but it's possible that along your journey in interacting with some of the decentralized applications, you might come across it, that your seed phrase or your private key is created alongside your Gmail. And that is why if you are the type that you don't take your Gmail serious, even as a Web2 user or as an upcoming Web3 user, this is the time to take it super serious. There are some Gmail address that you should have dedicated for some important things in Web3 that you know that this is strictly for maybe you are signing up for something extremely important. Because the purpose of wallet abstraction, in case you lose your access to your seed phrase, you can always use your Gmail to still recover your account. Like I said, not all platforms support this, not all applications. In fact, there are some people that are still against it, that it's against the core tenets of Web3 and all that. So,
Yeah.
but whatever the case might be, as it is now, seed phrase takes priority. And of course, like a daughter or son, like a child to seed phrase is what we call private key. Your private key actually controls a particular single wallet, but your seed phrase controls all your wallet that is under that particular seed phrase. So it is important that you take it serious. So AY, thank you so much for walking us through wallets.
Yeah. Of course.
The practical sessions were so
Pleasure,
amazing.
man.
The sending assets from one wallet to the other, that was very, very lovely. Thank you so much. So this is
Yeah.
question time. I don't know if anybody has any question. Sarah, are you still very much here with us?
Yeah. I think she just popped something.
Yes, I am.
All right. So as of now, can you create a crypto wallet by yourself?
Yes, I think I can.
Okay. So this thing is not difficult, right? But you just have to be very careful and be security conscious. It's not something you create when people are there. In fact, all the wallets that were created tonight, they're actually test wallets, and I'm sure you is going to be. I'm sure those seed phrase you cannot, even if you try, if you open the wallet, you cannot see anything there. You understand? So it is
Um,
very, very essential that you keep it secure and safe. So um that's like a roundup for our session tonight. In case there are no other questions, remember, this is the Web3 fundamental course, and fundamentals is very essential. Now that you know how blockchain works, you know how to create your own wallet, then now you can now start tackling the Web3 space, maybe as an airdropper, or you are a value creator, maybe you are a designer, or because even if you are a developer, if you are writing code, you are writing smart contracts, you'll be using wallet. So if you don't know how to even back up your wallet, there are so many smart contracts that have been exposed unknowingly by developers by exposing their private key. So, and it has drained a
Yeah.
lot of project wallet. So these things are very, very essential. So many people just come to Web3 and they just jump in, but they don't take their time to walk through the fundamentals. So that is why at Blockchain Labs, we are taking this extra effort, time to make sure that this fundamental course is as detailed and as practical as possible. So you can always, this session is recorded and it's definitely going to be posted on our YouTube page as well. So you can always check back. If anything is not clear to you, you can always, rewatch the video to get more clarity. We always talk about Ethereum, Solana, and Bitcoin, and of course other chains, because these are the top notable chains in the space. So if you know how to create wallet on Ethereum, then that means you will be able to interact with all EVM, Ethereum virtual machine compatible network. So you won't have problem with them if you want to work on Lisk, you want to work on Linear, you want to work on Base, you want to work on Scroll, so many network out there. Once you know how Ethereum works, you'll be able to work with them. And of course, Solana is a different layer one on its own. So it's also important that you know how Solana also works. That is why we took the pain to walk you through the process of creating wallets on EVM compatible chains and on Solana. So that makes it a wrap for us for tonight. So tomorrow, that's going to be another practical session. And definitely we are going to be rounding up tomorrow. And our Friday is going to be our certification day. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow is going to be another amazing time to do practical stuff on important things to understand in the Web3 fundamental stage. So thank you so much, guys. It's good to have you. Thank you for coming in, AY, Sarah, Ibukun. Thanks to everyone. All right. So, and see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, cheers,
Bye.
boss. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.